Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is Roviso A. Shimrei, a student of Nagaland University, Kohima campus, Meriema. And in today's video, I'm not here to continue with the same trend as I've been doing in the past, but today's video it's really going to be a different one. The reason I am making this video is because the students of Nagaland University, the postgraduate students, and even other students who are having their final examinations, we feel that the notification which the university has passed on towards us is not so applicable at this scenario. Keeping in mind the decision which they have made, I am here to clarify that this vlog is not against our PVC. This video is not against our professors and assistant professors, but this vlog is solely to bring out the grievances which we the students are facing at this scenario. Life is much more important than a mere examination. Life is much more worth than the certificate which we are fighting for. I want to clear my PG with first class. At the same time, I don't want to risk my life just to get their certificate. Even if I get the certificate, if I succumbed to this COVID-19, do you think I will be the happiest man in the world? No, never. I will never be happy. My family members will never be happy. I'm sure your parents and siblings will never be happy. You graduating, at the same time you succumbing into this COVID-19. COVID-19, it can traumatize us, and it is traumatizing us even though we have not become a victim yet. Just imagine the whole nation, the whole world, and in particular the state government have been taking precautions, and then the universities, the institutions were declared holiday before COVID-19 came into our land. And it's already 3 months or so since we got holidays, and at this juncture when COVID-19 has become a household name, when COVID-19 is spreading like a wildfire, we are called back for examinations. We are called back to Nagaland University just to sit and write for that examination. I feel very insecure. I feel very sad. And once we reach Nagaland University, there is no proper means of transportation. The taxi services are not running. How do we reach to our various destinations? Keeping aside the taxi services, once we reach the Nagaland University, the few buses which are applying for students, I'm sure it is really going to be congested. It is really going to be inconvenient for all the students to cluster together in a bus traveling towards Meriema or Nagaland University campus just to give the examinations. In case one or two of the students are a victim of this COVID-19, knowingly or unknowingly, they are going to spread to other students. Even though they don't want to spread, they can spread. So there is a high chance of we becoming a victim of this COVID-19. The vulnerability of this disease is really high. I'm sure the university authorities they won't want to put themselves into trouble, into facing this COVID-19, just as we the students, we don't want to face this COVID-19. We are not against writing examinations. We are not against giving examinations. What we want is, we want the safety of all the students. What we want is, we want for the safety of our parents. That is the reason because of which I am sharing in place of hundreds of students who are unable to express their opinion. Keeping in mind the present scenario that COVID-19 is not a child's play, we should also bear in mind for the safety of each and every student. Of course, our PVC, our professors, and all our academic faculties, they are thinking for the welfare of the students. And we, the students, even we want to clear our examination as soon as possible, and we want to do what we love to do, and we want to be in the world where we can strive towards other goals which we have in our minds. But this COVID-19 has really disturbed our career, our life, and as a whole, this COVID-19 has disturbed the normal functioning of each and every individual. Yes, this is the basic scenario based on which the UGC has given their guidelines. And in line with that, the Nagaland University Authority has already issued a letter. I'm enclosing there. They are calling us back to Nagaland within 21st to 25th of this July. And students like us who are staying outside Nagaland, it is really very inconvenient for us to be traveling back at this scenario. And the more so if you are a student outside Nagaland, if you don't have personal vehicles like me, I'm sure you are facing the same trouble too. And even if you are from Nagaland, within Nagaland, I know dozens of students, there's hundreds of students who stays in remote places who will be struggling to get means of transportation, who will be struggling to come back to Nagaland, who will be struggling to come back to Kohima, who will be struggling to come back to Nagaland University Kohima campus just for the sake of exam. I think it is very unfortunate that we are unable to think how people are struggling and how people are fighting COVID-19 at this juncture. When the whole world, when the whole nation, when your state, when my state, we are calling back our own brethren from other states, from abroad to our own nation, to our own hometown, here we are being called by Nagaland University authorities to come to Kohima for examinations. We don't deny the fact that examination is a must. At the same time, we cannot deny the fact that we cannot risk life just for the sake of one semester. We cannot risk our life for the sake of one examination. I believe the authority is going to give a thought towards this. Dear parents, do you want your children to be sent to Nagaland University at this moment when the whole world is fighting towards the COVID-19? The Nagaland University is calling your children, your brethren, back to university for exams. Do you think this is the best solution? Personally speaking, I think this is not the right solution. Extraordinary time calls for extraordinary steps and measurements. If that is the case, if the second semester students can be exempted from giving their examinations, I believe even the third semester students, even the fourth semester students can be exempted from the examinations. Not that we want free marks, but situations calls for such kind of radical action. Dear parents, don't let your children be vulnerable towards this COVID-19. Dear parents, if we don't take precaution now, mind you, we never know who is infected with COVID-19, and then in the process it can easily be transmitted from person to person. That is the risk. That is the thing which we really don't want. to happen in our life. And if we don't take care of the life of the students, the future of our state, the future of a nation is at stake, because students are ultimately a chief backbone of our nation, of our country, of our state. Their professors and their authorities, I believe you are going to take into consideration the plight which we are facing, the inconveniences we are going to take, the risks we are taking just for the sake of giving examinations. You may say, so far there is not death cases because of COVID-19 related cases in Nagaland, but are we waiting for the first death cases to happen because of COVID-19? There's a saying, there's an adage, a stitch in time saves nine. And of course, all of us are familiar, prevention is better than cure. So I'm sure, having kept in mind how the students are struggling right now internally, we have been traumatized because to travel and to take such kind of, it's really going to be inconvenient. It's really going to be a dangerous one. When everyone is coming back to our own respective hometown, villages, states, nation, we are called back to Nagaland University. We are coming from different districts, we are coming from different states, and we will be sitting together in the same classroom, we will be staying together in the same hostel, we will be traveling in the same bus. Are we not vulnerable towards this COVID-19? Have you known what COVID-19 is? This is what we the students feel, and this is how we students would like to express. And if you authorities, if our PVC and all our professors, if our PVC, our HODs and other professors can take into consideration the plight of students and the global scenario at this juncture, and come out with a firm solution. Even if we don't give exam, if all the students are staying healthy and fine, that is the best result we can get. Even if we may give exam and all the students may be graduated but lose some lives, that will be the saddest result, because of a negligence, because of an inability to have a foresighted mind. This is going to happen. So thank you very much for viewing this short reflection, short opinion, which I'm sharing in place of the Department of English Literature, Nagaland University, Kohima campus, and other students who are going to appear or who are being called back for examinations. We have one statement that if it is possible, please cancel the exam. If it is not possible, please reschedule the exam until and unless this coronavirus issue is being tackled down. This video is not against the decision. This vlog is not against our PVC or our HODs or our professors, but this vlog is just a sharing of opinions from the side of students. If you can take into consideration the ground, the reality which we have presented, that will be very grateful of you. That will be so kind of you. And if you cannot take into consideration, I believe we are going to risk our life. I believe we are going to risk something which we never know right now. We won't be able to say right now. I won't be able to say right now. But there is a high possibility of we becoming a prey, we becoming a victim of this COVID-19 until and unless we take proper precaution, proper measurements. Dear authorities of Nagaland University, thank you so much if you are listening out here, and dear friends, dear students, if you are listening this video, please kindly share so we can reach to our authorities. we can reach our parents, and our parents should know how we, the students, are feeling. We want to give exam, we want to be graduated, but the situation is calling us, the situation is demanding us to stay still, the situation is compelling us to shun social gathering, the situation is compelling us to not mingle with people, to use mask, to take preventive measurements, precautionary measurements. Mind you, prevention is better than cure. Anyway, thank you so much for accompanying me and listening till the end. Thank you so much. Please share your opinions, comment your views so that I can, or we can learn together. We can bring out with the best solution. Thank you so much. See you in the next vlog. Bye bye.